I have an old cracker box here for this one, and I'm using the cardboard on it. I have memory wire. Memory wire I just cut off of, you know, I buy a 4-pack of 4 different sizes, and it's in the jewelry section at Hobby Lobby. Cut off some memory wire, lay it on here. This is how you're going to get your circle. This is the shape you want. You don't have to have memory wire, but it certainly helps keep the shape. And here I am not holding the open part. Anyway, circle, draw your circle, cut it out. Once you cut it out, you're going to use the next smaller size memory wire as the hole opening, and you can either do this in the center of the hat or towards one side, which would be the back. This one I decided to do in the center, and you draw around it, and then you just cut it out. You here, cut around your circle, and this is, you'll need 2 of these, and you're gonna have this is gonna be the top of your hat, and it's from the center, so it'll be the perfect size. Then you have your, you start off with this piece and your memory wire, and then you grab your fabric. In my case, my Carrot Queen is requesting a green hat, and I take this and I just, I make sure your picture is going to be on the side that nobody's going to see, depending on which way you want this. So you're going to have this here. You want your fabric to be able to go to the center, just like you're wrapping a gift, and that should go to about the center. This can be a little bit less than the center. And then I'm going to kind of make a couple markings here and here, and then I'm going to take my scissors and cut out a square, and then I'll round off the edges with my scissors. Here's my pathetic circular shape, and I cut off all the extreme edges, and I'm going to take a needle and thread and baste up and down all the way around, very loosely. So this is basting. You take a needle and thread, and you're going to stay pretty close to the edge and just go down and up and down and up. Doesn't have to be real perfect at all. Just stay close to the edge. And I've pulled out enough thread for both sides, the beginning and the ending, that I can tie a knot. So you want lots of extra thread here. You're going to have a little like purse thing when you go to pull it. See how that does like that? Then you take your cardboard. Remember, put the plain side that people are going to see towards the top, like towards the fabric. And then you take your wire. Wire is not absolutely necessary, but it certainly makes it easier. Hey dear, you coming to interrupt?
Another one for you.
Oh, thanks.
Pear cider.
See what my husband brings me? He drinks beer and saves me the tops. Really cool. I'll show you in later. A later tutorial. Anyway, tie that really tight. Double knot it. Tie it into a knot. That's tied in a knot. Snip off extra thread. Don't throw away your needle. So here's some edging that I have, and it's, you know, human sized, so you just have to work with it. I'm going to fold it in half, and I want it just to barely hang off the edge, and there's 2 layers because you folded it, so it's extra pretty, and all those little pretty scallops are going to hang off the edge. So I'm going to hot glue this on there carefully all the way around. Just go all the way around with it. Scratch that part. We need to go around, and you can feel the cardboard get close. Actually, I'm going to start on this side because I'm going to hide my the end of my thread, and go around, up and down, all the way on the inside of the cardboard. So you're going to make a small circle like right in here. Now you should have gone all the way around, and I tied off my little knot back here and cut off the extra thread. See your beautiful little hat here? You're going to cut this. This circle you're going to cut out, but don't be cutting your thread. You need that on there. Oh, just like that. If you have a sharp pair of scissors, it really makes it much easier. you're cutting on the inside of the thread there. Don't cut it. Yep, take all that and just throw it away. There it is, and it's staying on there, which is really good. That's what you want. Using some trim that goes, it's like same on both sides. I get to fold it in half, like this. And I'm going to stick it inside the hat so that one goes on top and one goes on the bottom, and go all the way around with it. And to do this, I'm not going to use my hot glue because I don't want to burn myself. I'm just going to use my double-sided sticky tape and run a bead of it, and not all the way down yet because I don't want to have it everywhere. I want it to be right in the center. Grab your little hat and just stick it on there, and you can hot glue it later if you need to, but this will get it in the right spot. And it just is hot glued in the center, and you go all the way around the inside just like that. Now I have that glued with my double-sided sticky tape, and I'm going to lay it down, and I see my little threads, and that's where I don't mind putting some double-sided sticky tape because I certainly want to hide those, and that will not burn. Just go around and sticky tape it wherever you think you need to. You want the edges though to be loose for now, so try not to glue them out to the edge or anything. You can, but I'm not going to. Cut out a long piece of cardboard, and I actually used something that's round. Anything round would work, to go like this, so it kind of curves it a certain way. And then you take your fabric that's going to match. This is the rim of the hat, like the it's this part right here. You're going to put it down all the way to the edge, and you're going to want it to fold over. So just kind of mark, like right there. And if you were to flip it over, it'd be about right there. And then cut that out. Now you have your cardboard and your little piece. Take your double-sided sticky tape and run all the way down your cardboard. Flip it over and get where your finger was. Okay, now use this and go all the way to the edge like that. Take your double-sided sticky tape, go all the way down there, and like that. Take your scissors, chop off the fabric that's just extra. And then you have a little brim of your hat. Where'd that go? The next part, you're gonna use your little cardboard, round one of the memory wire pieces, and take a piece of fabric and cut it in a circle, and baste it around the edges so you can tie it tight. Put your stuff in there. Oh, make sure if you have something on yours, it happens to be green, but if you're using cardboard, use the plain side towards the top, so that way no pictures show through that's, make it look really bad. Tie that down. Tie this in a knot. Make a teeny tiny cardboard circle, and that's going to go over here like a little button. And you're going to take the pretty side and put it, or if you have the color, you're going to take the pretty side and use your double-sided tape. Give it a little dab on there. Take your little fabric, and this fabric's the same one as that. I'm using the back side here. And then you're going to go like that. Get it on there so it doesn't slip all over. And you're going to take your tape and just fold your fabric on there like so. And then use your fingers to get those corners pushed in. Because you really want this round, but you're hardly going to see it, so you're really not going to mess with it. This is going to be on the inside of the hat, and it'll be hard to see, so don't worry about it too much. But you're going to put it right there. I'm going to go to my trusty hot glue gun and put that there. Then I'm going to put that in the middle. Try not to burn myself. Now I want it pretty flat, so I'm going to go ahead and use my scissors and flatten it out because I don't want to burn myself. Ah, that's working pretty good. Then you have the brim of your hat. You might want to let that cool off just a tad. But take the brim and you're going to put it on the inside and you're going to go around. Just all the way around exactly like that. And I'm going to use my double-sided sticky tape around the rim at first. Just to get it in place where I want it. Okay, and this is going to be the back where your seam is. Now I'm going to flip it over, and you want it flat. You're going to have it, see, I'm getting the tape on there, but that's okay. You're going to want it as flat as possible. Make sure that bottom is flat, and prepare to burn your fingers, because I always do. Ugh, stay, boys, stay. I'm going to put a little bit of glue here, hot glue. Ugh, and then I'll come back. I've taken the hot glue gun and I've gone around just on the inside very lightly. Don't overdo it because you don't want it squirting out the top. But just to give it some extra strength, I went around inside just, you know, just gently. And it's still a little warm, but that is done. And take your hat and decide, do you like the smooth side on the top with the ruffle? Or do you like the little ledge, or like the little wavy part, like, you know, this one has the little waves and the other side's flat? Decide which one you want to be your top. And I see this is where my what do you call that? You know, the ribbon stuff here. This is where I attached it. The overlap is, so that's where I want the back to be. And I'm gonna have this the top, and then don't forget this is the back of your hat here, and if that's where it touches, then you want that on there. And I thought about putting it in the center earlier, and I just can't make up my mind. Center, or you could have it towards the back. I think I like the center because of this ruffle. So you like that there, that looks good. And just make sure your backs are lined up so you get the ugly part on the same spot. And hot glue it on there. Hold it down while it cools. Alright, now I have these from the craft department. It's just on a row of ribbon here, and I'm going to cut them off. And I want 3 of them. Looking at the back of the hat, here's the seam, and you're going to take your hot glue. I'm going to put 3 little rosettes on there. Number 1, number 2, and we'll stop there for a moment and just put the 2 on. Try not to burn yourself. This stuff hurts. I like doing in odd numbers because it looks more Now, natural type. And then I'm gonna put one right up here. Ow! Dang! Hot! Come on. I saved my prettiest one to put up here. I really want to squish that down. I still think it needs just a tiny bit more, so I have these little wedding sprig thingies. I don't know, they're little white thingies. And take my hot glue gun, and I have some needle nose pliers because I'm tired of burning myself. I'm going to hold one like this, and ow, and it's all hot and melty. I'm just going to wipe it in there. I did that. And then I'm going to find a good spot and stick the little booger down there. Come on. And I'm going to put in 3. Next, oh, well, here, you guys probably want to see it. See the little sprigs? One here, one here, one here. Next, I'm going to turn it over and use my double-sided sticky tape and just give it a little, where I want my little ribbon to absolutely stay down. I might give it a little goo. Maybe a little here. But you don't have to overdo it. There's the front. This is going to be the back where her neck is. Okay, and I guess the very last thing is we need to ask the Carrot Queen if she is gonna like her hat. I did not make the Carrot Queen. I will put on here one of my friends, very good friend of mine, Linda, who did. She is awesomely talented. So, here she is. Let me see if I can back her up. Oh, you're seeing my other hats. Don't look. And how do you like this? Well, I suppose it'll do. Yeah, that should match your dress okay. Oh! You dropped my new hat.